just the halyard of the mainsail. Rod is bending. No, it's not a fish. You can follow our journey more up to date through Facebook and Instagram. And if you love to donate some funds for building a next Finnish sailing channel, you can show your support through Buy Me a Coffee service. Even though my mast trim shouldn't change on mast drop, it's good to check it before sailing. Yes, we are on the go. Let's turn to the right direction and then hoist the channel. Both sails are almost up. Tightening both of them. The right direction. Now I have to say that my hands were pretty busy. First, bike in Keitele. And of course it at the same time. What are the odds? Fish and the wind at the same time. Right after the bike is released, wind dies. Typical. Oh, it could be worse. This could be boring. Kangas is that way. To Karttoselkä and Viitasaari is that way. Another narrow passage. Hoping that I can find some wind here at Karttoselkä. But have almost given up some hope to actually sail. But this is nice, even though only thing which is a little bit difficult is eating. So when you want to make some grounds and you are alone, don't have a picnic lunch ready to be eaten, then the eating is quite bad. This is farthest way that I have ever been with this boat or any other boat in that matter. Let's see if we can reach Viitasaari. It's 2 p.m. already and there is 10 to 15 nautical miles left, I believe. With this light wind, that means motor is on when there is no wind. Doing 2 knots with sails beats 5 knots with motor every day. I'm almost to the Keitele's biggest land of water, Kokonselkä. I don't know how to put it in English. The back of the big bonfire. Kokko. Bonfire, yes. Wind is picking up, that's good. Even do some slow sailing. There has been quite many spots where motor is needed if you want to get somewhere. That is the question. In front of me, east of Keitele, there is front moving in, so that is filling up my area with wind. Sadly, there is so many shallow spots that we need to take a detour to get to that Kokonselkä. But I'm getting there. First warm meal at the day. Burgers. While cruising, of course. Very slow wind. But we are moving. 1.5 knots. I almost made a mistake to cut those lateral marks in between red marks. But luckily I checked the avionics and there's a couple of shallow spots. That was a fun 15 minutes. I left there where you can see the beacon lighthouse, white building. Come here for half an hour. Top speed was 5.6, so not that great, but it moved me. This trip has been almost without the wind. from this point, and now I did get some nice time, even though it lasted about 15 to 20 minutes. That was 2 miles of fun. But there will be some of those squalls or fronts moving for the future also. There we can see the front. There is another one behind us, and maybe there will be one coming. Let's see how those affect us. This place is the only place in Keitele where you can't see your destination, where you are going. I mean that it's so far that you can't see the opposite shore, but you sure can see the fronts and sides of the shore. So it's a narrow pond. Here we go, 4.3 knots with sails. Motor is only running without a gear because there was these westerly cardinal marks which were missing. I didn't see them far away until it's a close hole, close reaching, and I was a little bit to the right angle of the wind, so I did manage to sail circle those westerly marks. So there is still miles to Viitasaari, but karttuselkä, not karttuselkä, but kokkoselkä typically stretch of Keitele is passed. See where I go. Can't see the lightlines or the marker, which that white one on the beach, and one there as well. Wind is pretty steady. It's nice. Don't have to chuckle. Just sailing, enjoying it. Got a little boat. The drop of water is a bit first Westerly Cardinal. So that's why there are markers. You will have to guess it. Where's another one? Am I swinging close to it or not? The sail is blocking some scenery. Alright, Viitasaari conquered. Let's turn back. Let's head back to Matilanvirta. First we need to anchor somewhere else. Let's make it. Let's see, can I find a perfect anchoring spot? Wind should be turning to southerly wind night, so there is a small island in front of the bigger island. Between looks nice place in charts. Let's go and find out. Here we are, anchored for a second time on this trip. I have a little story to tell you about my trip today. It starts something like this. Mika thinks that towing a lure behind the sailboat is fun. Then it gets time to anchor. I don't remember that he wanted to do some fishing. So when anchoring is done or almost done, Mika noticed that the rod is bending. No, it's not a fish. It's a line caught in a propeller. Isn't that nice? Next episode I'll head back to Äänekoski and I'll experience the biggest wind and wave of my sailing history. Thank you for watching. I'd like it if you would leave a like and subscribe.